just begin.
What's up friends, FearNoPlay here and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to break down and take a look at my new poisoned sword build that deals tons of damage. And as you've seen in the preview clips, I've managed to get almost 90k damage between the two bosses in one single hit. But I do have some good news for you, this is not the limit and there is still room to improve and get even more damage. I'm going to tell you how in just a minute. First, let's take a look at the weapons. The sword for this build is Juzumaru Tsunezugu, but you can choose any other sword as long as you have all the stats same as mine. Poison accumulation, attack bonus, skill A+. I grease it with poison so purity plus 10 doesn't hurt. As my secondary I have the X for the extra damage buff. It's not practical if you're running around, but I use it sometimes for the bosses and for those one-shot kills. This is a personal choice, if you don't like it you don't have to use it, you can still deal pretty sweet damage even without it. Let's take a look at the armor set. Coil Snake Helmet is a must for extra melee damage versus poisoned enemy. You can find this helmet in the mission called Bird in the Cage in the Shadow region. As for the set, I'm using Moonprayer and Warrior of the West. They both give me extra life and extra melee damage. Moonprayer gives me about 5% damage and Warrior of the West extra 4%. Now, the next part is most important if you want to get those one-shot kills. To every armor piece I added Lai quickdraw and damage. Very important stats. For those who don't know, Lai quickdraw is a sword skill, the skill I use in my clips to one-shot bosses. Let's go to the skill sets and take a look. So these are my sword skills, and here it is, Lai quickdraw. I paired it with Raging Strike. What it does basically, it increases the damage of this particular skill by 20%, but in exchange it consumes your health, and it consumes a lot of it. At least half of my health is gone every time I strike. Another important thing to remember is the Sword of Execution Mystic Art. Basically what it does is, it increases your damage when attacking the enemy from behind. Very important to have these three if you want to deal tons of damage. The rest of the skills is a personal choice and entirely up to you. Let's go back to the armor set. So I have Lai quickdraw damage on 4 of my armor pieces, which gives me extra 40% damage for that specific skill, paired with Raging Strike and Mystic Art of course. And unfortunately I have the 5th piece, but the Coil Snake Helmet does not allow me to inherit it. By the way, the best place to farm items with orange inheritables is Dark Omens in the Awakening region. Now let's take a look at the accessories. The first one is Shoten Doji. Poison accumulation and melee damage versus poisoned enemies. Extended elemental, also pretty nice to have. My second is Yasakani Magatama, reducing the set requirements by 1, also poison accumulation and melee versus poisoned enemy. Guardian Spirits, Tenjin Kujaku, so I like it for the stance based Amrita bonus. Basically what it does is, it increases your attack in high stance when you absorb Amrita. Definitely consume some Amrita before you fight a boss, you will get extra damage. As for the soul cores, I got Aberrant Soldier, Yokai ability damage all plus 10%. Then we have Thunderstorm Onibi soul core, elemental damage plus 5% plus Yokai ability damage all once again plus 10%. And Yatsunokami soul core, melee damage versus poisoned enemy plus 17%. Now let's move on to the tea house. I will show you my clan and I will tell you how I can improve the damage even further. So I'm currently a member of the Honda clan, and I've seen people having as much as 28% active skill damage. I'm only at 4%. And you can only imagine the stupid damage I'll have when I get to 28. It's going to take some time, so I will post some videos once I get there. And let me know in comments please if there's a way to rank up faster and how long it can take. This is all from me today, guys. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe and comment. And if you didn't, my apologies. Thanks for watching. Until next time.